Barron Trump isn't just the youngest child of former U.S. President Donald Trump. He's growing up in a world most people can't even dream of, with access to luxury estates, private jets, personal security, and a future already shaped by power and money. Barron's life is a blend of political legacy and unimaginable wealth. What does a day look like in the life of someone born into one of the most talked about families in modern history? From tailored suits to custom-made tech, let's explore the trillionaire lifestyle of Barron Trump, a childhood wrapped in luxury. Barron Trump's early years were far from typical. While most kids were attending neighborhood schools and riding the school bus, Barron was living in the penthouse of Trump Tower in New York City. The entire floor was his playground, featuring gold-plated furniture, private playrooms, and views of Manhattan. Melania Trump was known to keep his environment calm and elegant, with a strong focus on education and manners. He didn't just grow up in one of the most expensive apartments in the world. He also had access to Trump properties across the globe. Weekends could mean trips to Mar-a-Lago in Florida or the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. These weren't vacations. They were everyday life experiences in ultra luxury. Even his toys and gadgets were custom-made. Whether it was a gold iPad or miniature replica helicopters, Barron was always surrounded by the finest things money could buy, setting the tone for a lifestyle that only gets more extravagant with age. Education fit for royalty. Barron's education has always been highly private and elite. He attended Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in Manhattan before transferring to St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland when his father became president. These schools aren't just academically prestigious, they're also attended by children of billionaires, world leaders, and celebrities. His current education reportedly includes a mix of international curriculum, private tutors, and state-of-the-art facilities. With access to tech labs, language immersion programs, and private mentorship, Barron is being groomed not just for college, but for leadership. He also reportedly studies languages and global history, preparing him for a possible role in international politics or business. For the Trump family, education isn't just about grades. It's about power, strategy, and grooming the next generation of elite. Style and personal image. Even as a teenager, Barron Trump is known for his unique fashion sense. Unlike many kids his age, he's often seen wearing designer suits, tailored jackets, and Italian leather shoes. Melania, a former model, has made sure that Barron's public appearance always reflects refinement and class. Barron's wardrobe reportedly includes pieces from Gucci, Ralph Lauren, and Armani. Whether he's stepping off Air Force One or attending formal White House events, his look is carefully curated to match his family's powerful image. This level of fashion isn't just about appearance, it's about branding. His height and model-like posture have already drawn attention from modeling agencies and fashion critics. Some believe he may one day step into the fashion world himself, either as a model or a fashion entrepreneur backed by Trump wealth. Travel and global exposure. Barron Trump has probably seen more of the world than most adults. His travel includes presidential trips, international vacations, and private getaways to the Trump family's global properties. He's flown in Air Force One, private Trump jets, and traveled with military escorts. From New York and Washington, D.C. to Paris, London, and the Middle East, Barron's passport is stamped with the world's most elite destinations. His travel isn't just luxurious, it's strategic. Every trip includes cultural exposure, networking with global elites, and insights into how wealth and power operate internationally. Even vacations come with luxury. Think private islands, five-star resorts, and fleets of security vehicles. While other teens take selfies at theme parks, Barron might be golfing with royals or dining with dignitaries. Hobbies and high-end interests. What does a trillionaire in the making do for fun? Barron's hobbies reportedly include golf, soccer, and even gaming, but on a level most people can't match. He plays soccer in private stadiums and uses custom-built gaming rigs worth thousands of dollars. He has access to golf courses built by his father, tech labs in his schools, and private instructors for anything he wants to master, from piano to coding. His interests are encouraged not just as hobbies, but as opportunities to expand his brand and identity. He also shows interest in digital assets like NFTs and cryptocurrency, hinting at a future that might include tech entrepreneurship. For Barron, hobbies are not distractions. They're training grounds for influence and legacy. Security and privacy. When it comes to Barron Trump, privacy isn't just a preference, it's a mission. Despite no longer living in the White House, Barron is still under high-level protection by the U.S. Secret Service. But that's just the beginning. The Trump family has invested millions into personal security teams that operate with military precision. His daily life, school routines, and travel details are kept tightly under wraps to avoid public exposure or unwanted attention. At home and on the move, Barron is surrounded by a fortress of modern tech. From armored SUVs that look like they belong in a spy movie to communication devices that use encrypted channels, nothing is left to chance. Reports suggest that private Trump properties include facial recognition systems, heat sensor drones, and biometric locks to ensure no outsider gets too close. Even Barron's private digital footprint is shielded by expert cybersecurity teams. But this intense level of security isn't just about guarding a former president's son. It's about controlling the narrative and preserving a rare kind of freedom in a world that's constantly watching. With fame comes risk, and the Trumps know it all too well. For Barron, this bubble of protection isn't just about luxury. It's the price of growing up in a family where every move can make headlines. Inheritance and financial future. Barron Trump isn't just the youngest member of the Trump dynasty. He may be the most strategically positioned. As the only child of Donald and Melania Trump, he stands to inherit a massive slice of an empire built on real estate, global branding, entertainment, and political influence. From towering skyscrapers in Manhattan to luxury golf resorts around the world, Barron's future could include billions in high-value assets. But it's not just about what he'll receive, it's about what he's being prepared to lead. Behind closed doors, discussions are already swirling about Barron's potential role in future ventures. Insiders believe he may eventually oversee tech startups, media platforms, or global investments tied to the Trump brand. With Melania carefully shaping his image and Donald still commanding attention worldwide, Barron's inheritance is more than money. It's a symbol of trust, legacy, and the next phase of Trump power. And with access to world-class financial experts, legal advisors, and a network that includes billionaires, politicians, and influencers, Barron is growing up with all the tools to not just hold on to his fortune, but grow it. Whether he chooses to step into the spotlight or quietly manage empires behind the scenes, one thing is clear. Barron Trump is being groomed not just to inherit wealth, but to become a major force in the next generation of elite power. Barron Trump's life is anything but ordinary. From gold-lined penthouses to elite education, private jets to custom-built tech, he represents a new kind of wealth, one born from politics, power, and media dominance. Some see him as the future face of the Trump dynasty. Others view him as a mystery, rarely heard, but always seen. One thing is certain, Barron Trump's journey has only just begun. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do you think Barron will follow in his father's footsteps or carve his own path? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.